Welcome to the Hokushin Network. My name is Akashi Futo. On this channel, we share messages from the messengers of Hokushin, the North Star, and the Big Dipper. Today, we bring you a message from Megrez, the messenger of the fourth star of the Big Dipper, who speaks on behalf of Earth's consciousness. The 4-year period from 2025 to 2028 marks a major transformation for our planet, and this year stands at the very beginning of that great shift. At this great crossroads, what does Earth consciousness wish to tell us, humanity, right now? Let us begin and listen to the message. As we near the end of 2025, the first year of this profound transformation is drawing to a close. At this important moment, could you tell us what Earth itself is sensing and what message it wishes to share with us now?
The message of Earth's consciousness lies at the very heart of the Hokushin Network. It may seem natural for a messenger of the North Star to speak of it, and yet Earth itself is also a planet of love. So today, I would like to gently share this message with you myself. First, I would like to speak about what Earth's consciousness has been wishing for, quietly and patiently, for millions and even billions of years. I believe many of you on Earth feel this as well, that your planet is truly beautiful, with its oceans, its land, and the vast blue sky stretching above. But have you ever wondered whether a planet this beautiful could exist so easily? From my perspective, Earth is indeed a remarkable world, even when compared with many other planets. If one were to explore your solar system, it would be difficult to find another planet as beautiful as Earth. And even if humanity was someday able to travel far beyond it, a world like this would still be rare. And upon this beautiful planet live not only human beings, but many forms of conscious existence. The seas and the land, the mountains, rivers and wind, animals, plants, and even microorganisms. Earth's consciousness has long held a single, gentle wish, that all beings who live here would come to respect one another and treat each other with sincere care. Of course, in order to live, there are times when one life becomes nourishment for another. This is an unavoidable part of the natural order. Even so, it is important to remember that the plants and animals that sustain your lives deserve respect and gratitude. For every being carries within it not only physical life, but a great and sacred energy. To recognize that another being is also an expression of that energy, and that you are receiving it in order to live. This awareness, I believe, is deeply important. Among human beings, deception and violence should never be chosen, and among nations, war, harming and taking the lives of one another, is not a path that should be walked. Toward animals, plants, and all forms of nature, it is important to live with respect and reverence, to live while honoring one another and treating all existence with dignity and care. This is one of the enduring wishes that Earth's consciousness has held for a very long time. The second wish follows naturally from what I have just shared. It is the hope that each being may come to shine in its own way, that each may live fully according to its true nature. You might say that each being fulfills its role or expresses its essence as it was meant to. The ocean lives as the ocean, The mountains live as mountains. The wind moves as the wind. So too do plants, animals, insects, and even the smallest microorganisms. And among them, human beings as well are invited to reflect on their own true nature and to express it more fully. I believe that this is what true flourishing means. The first wish, to respect one another and live with reverence, can be called harmony. And the second wish, that each being expresses its own essence more deeply, is what I would call prosperity. Of course, one's essence is not limited to a single form. There is no single correct way to express it. Each being has its own unique way of shining. And it is precisely this, each one living in alignment with their true nature, that forms the second great wish held by Earth's consciousness. And now, I would like to share with you the third wish held by Earth's consciousness. The Earth is a beautiful planet, and it is also a place where many different beings can find rest and belonging. Of course, there are other planets where animals, plants, and microorganisms exist, and there are also worlds where beings who resemble humans live. There are even planets whose inhabitants have forms quite different from anything humans know, with their own unique civilizations and cultures. Throughout the vast universe, countless such worlds exist. They simply have not yet been discovered by humanity. What Earth's consciousness hopes for as its third wish is this, that beings from other stars may one day appear on Earth and come to live here together. You might imagine it somewhat like the world portrayed in Star Wars, where many different kinds of beings exist side by side. In that same way, Earth envisions a future where beings from other planets come to live here, sharing this world together. The conditions for this, however, are the two principles I spoke of earlier. The first is to respect the essence of all beings on Earth and to treat one another with genuine reverence. The second is, based on that respect, for each being to fully express their own true nature. When one lives true to their essence and at the same time honors the essence of others, any being from any star can live on Earth. As beings from other worlds begin to live here, and as exchanges take place with those who remain on their own planets, humanity will learn new cultures, new perspectives, and new forms of civilization. At the same time, Earth's people will also share their own culture and wisdom with others across the cosmos. Through this mutual exchange, Earth itself will continue to flourish. Earlier, I spoke of prosperity on an individual level. This third wish speaks of something even greater, the flourishing of Earth as a whole. By deepening connections with other worlds, Earth can elevate its culture and civilization, while also contributing to the growth and prosperity of other planets. This, too, is one of the heartfelt wishes held by Earth's consciousness. What I have shared with you so far is what Earth has been wishing for ever since it was born as a planet. These are the hopes Earth's consciousness has carried for hundreds of millions, perhaps even billions of years. They are, in a sense, the very principles by which Earth exists. And yet, when we look at the world as it is today, we can see that these wishes have not yet been fulfilled. Across the planet, we still see deception, violence, and war. In many ways, Earth's deepest hopes remain unrealized. That is why the 4 years from 2025 to 2028 are so important. They mark a time when humanity is being called to change its direction, to turn toward the path that Earth's consciousness has long been guiding us toward. These 4 years represent an extraordinary turning point, one that may come only once in several thousand years, perhaps even once in 10,000 years. For this reason, it is important that during this period, from 2025 onward, we choose to take even a single step in the direction Earth is asking us to go. Although 2025 is already drawing to a close, it is still meaningful to share this message during this first year of the new cycle. Of course, there will be those who find these ideas difficult to accept, or who feel they are unrealistic or idealistic, and we cannot know how many people this message will truly reach. Yet, even if just one person, then another, chooses to receive this message, to understand it, and to live by it, that alone will help Earth move closer to harmony, prosperity, and true flourishing. And this is the message Earth's consciousness wishes to share with you here and now, from the depths of its being.
How did you find today's message? Some of you may feel unsure about the idea that we can convey the wishes of Earth's consciousness. And of course, there is no way to prove that this message truly comes from Earth itself. Still, if there was something in these words that resonated with you, even something small, I hope you might take a single step with us toward bringing Earth's wishes into reality. In our next episode, we will share a message from Polaris, the representative of the messengers of the North Star, a guide for living through the year 2026. Thank you for spending this time with us. May we meet again in the next message.